Hey everyone, it's V. Welcome back to Radiant Reiki Therapy. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I am a Reiki master, Reiki healer, and I do tarot and other energetic services. So if you guys are interested in a service, please click the link radiantreikitherapy.com down below. I have also launched my meditation classes. There are more videos coming soon. Once my health recovers, I have been not so great for probably the last 2 months or so. It's been a whirlwind. However, there are more videos coming, and the videos that are up are enough to get started on your journey. If you've never done meditation before, these classes are perfect for you. And the first video is on preview, so if you guys would like to give it a try, you guys can actually view that video for free until tomorrow. And you know, oh, hello truck. There was a big honk there. Hi. It is made for people who are just starting out, so although seasoned meditators can use these videos as well. There is a separate link down below for the meditation classes. I have also launched my healing art services. I am taking clients from this month to June. These spaces do fill up fast, and I will read your energy and create a customized art piece for you and your space, infused with the healing energy you need at this time. If you guys are interested, there is a separate link to healing art down below. However, all of this can be accessed through the main link, radiantreikitherapy.com. Thank you so much for watching. That truck saying hi really cleared my head. I don't know what that was, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. I'm excited. Feeling a little good. Oh, Three of Swords. You know, it looks detrimental, but let's see what the story is. Page of Pentacles. Oh, the cards are coming out quite slow today. I wonder if there's... Alright, so we're going to take this. We have the Nine of Swords. And then we have the Empress. Extra card that came out, Four of Cups. Ah, okay. I'm starting to understand. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. Empress. My feminines out here, my feminine energies. I would just like to clarify that if I say divine masculine, divine feminine, or just feminine and masculine, I'm talking about energies. I am not talking about gender or sex. The energy that might surround you or that you might be dominant in does not pertain to how you identify. So that being said, to my feminines, you are understanding what it means to be in your own energy, and that is where you thrive the most. You thrive the most being in your own energy, and you do not allow other people's heartbreaks and lack of decision making to affect you in any way. I might be talking about your divine masculine and his lack of movement, but it's not necessarily the case. You could have people that you always, tried to rely on, but they always came with such disappointment. And it's almost like you felt like their cups were being, I'm using the word cups because I'm using the Four of Cups as reference. You have like this dark cloud giving somebody sitting down, ignoring it, a cup. And you always feel like the cups that you get from people around you are forced. And you're like, why am I forcing people to be around me or to give to me as much as I give to them when they don't want to? And you are absolutely correct in that. And you've decided that you do not allow other people's actions to break your heart anymore. 4:54 on the clock. Once again, you do not allow other people's actions or lack of action to break your heart anymore. You understand that you are able to give yourself everything that you need. You're the one that has the pentacle. You're the one who has the power. You just don't allow it. You don't allow it anymore, and you're done. You're done being heartbroken because other people don't know how to handle themselves, and they make their problem your problem. You are done with this energy, and that is the exact move you should be making. Never, ever, ever, whether you're a divine masculine, divine feminine, you're just trying to figure out what energy you are or what energy you're in, no matter who you are, you should never allow other people's problems to be your problems, especially when all you want to do is just be good energy and have good energy. And sometimes, unfortunately, that just means cutting off people who just don't know how to handle you. That can include your counterpart. That can include your friends. That can include your family. It can include everybody. But then, like I said, the person I'm reading for, I said person really weird because I was going to say people. But for those of you that I'm reading for, you already know this and you've understood it. And now all you do is be in your own energy, because you understand that the love and the things that you are looking for in life you give to yourself, and you just don't allow other people to rain on your parade. Man, that song is great. They did like a Family Guy rendition of it. It's a really good episode. It's a really old episode too, like 20 years ago. Cut the deck. At the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. You are bringing your own fortune. You are allowing yourself to thrive. You're allowing yourself to thrive. And sometimes that can be really hard when you have to let go of the people you care about, which is amazing. And the more you thrive, the more they look back. The more you thrive, the more other people look at you. Everybody is curious. How are you thriving so well? How are you doing all this for yourself? I can't believe every time I look back to look at you, you've leveled up again and again and again and again and again and again. There's nothing stopping you. It's amazing. It's amazing how you guys are treating yourselves. You know, it takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength to treat yourself so well that you allow yourself to grow even when the people you care about do not want to follow you. And it can be a lonely road. It can be a very lonely road, but you're ready for it, and you thrive in it. You thrive in it. You thrive on a lonely road better than you thrive with people who try to bring you down. And you've understood that, and that's exactly what you're doing. That's amazing. I really have nothing more to say other than you're amazing. You're so amazing. You're so amazing. I could throw a party right now in your name. Also, I understand that I also understand that, like, when I bend over, like, you guys see my messy hair. Like, sometimes I really just roll out of bed and do these readings. So I apologize for the messy hair, the bed head, but you know, it's always better for me to do it in the mornings. It's kind of when my neighborhood is at the quietest. So, that being said, pulled some more cards. We have the Hermit. There's somebody watching you obsessively when you're in your strength. I wouldn't say obsessively, but a lot of curiosity maybe. Like, maybe they're not in the best situation at the moment, but funnily enough, speaking of feminine and masculine energies, guess who came out? It is the emperor. It is your emperor specifically, because here you are as the empress. So now this is telling me that this is a, 9:59 on the clock. This is a counterpart reading. This is the emperor and the empress. This is a counterpart reading. You guys might be twin flames. You are helping them grow. Every time they look at you, you are shining like a star. You are a star. Speaking of, if, maybe you guys are in the limelight, maybe you guys are in the entertainment business or something, you're famous for something, your counterpart could be famous for something, like, in the arts, I want to say, like a musician or an actor or something like that. You could be in the same field of work, maybe you do something else in the arts, but you shine bright like a diamond to this person. You guys could be in separation, because this is kind of showing me that this person loves to look at you but not say anything. Maybe they just like looking at you. Even if you guys are in contact, you notice sometimes your masculine is just looking at you out of pure admiration and love and respect and romantic feelings, and maybe that's just how they like it. They love looking at you like you're the best thing in the universe. There's nothing better than you in this universe. How nice. But yes, looks like a lot of looking and a lot of watching. Something tells me most of you are probably in no contact then. Like I said, for those of you in contact or in a relationship with your masculine, you're probably like, oh yeah, they do like looking at me a lot. It's normal. It's normal, especially if you guys are... Oh, I just got the words energetic union. So you guys could be an energetic union even if you guys are physically apart. That being said, it's normal. It's normal for you to look at your counterpart that way. Generally, you're the only one that shines to them in the room. To my divine masculines especially, it seems like the masculine is always very drawn to their feminine. But yes, whatever you're doing, feminine, to keep your energy to yourself and kind of mastering that self-love and self-care and allowing yourself to grow even if people around you don't want to grow with you. It is a hard thing to do, and you're doing it perfectly, and you're doing it perfectly to the point that you're teaching your masculine some things. You're teaching them how important it is to be their best self and to be with who they want to be with, or they want to follow who they want, or not follow who they want to follow. They're the leader, honestly. Whatever community they're in, they're probably the leader in their community. But, you know, living in their true, authentic self is exactly what you're teaching your emperor at this time. It is probably why they are heavily looking at you at this time, even in the physical, not just energetically. Like, they might be spying on social media. If you guys are on YouTube or on Instagram, they might be looking at your photos, your videos. They might really love your voice. They love the way you look. Rather, they do love the way you look. It's not a might. But the feminines right now are the ones showing the masculines how to stay true to their authentic self. They might be in a position, they meaning masculines, you might be in a position where you feel a bit trapped. You're hiding your authentic self. It's not that you're not staying true to your authentic self behind closed doors, but you are in a position where you might have to put on a facade a lot of the times. You might have to be faking it a lot of the times. Like I said earlier, I don't know if any of you are actors. You might actually be bringing some of that skill to your real life job or your real life community to be able to act through your authentic self until you figure out There's something you're trying to figure out. Until you figure out a way that you can live in your authentic self and your truth, you've been kind of acting around your community. Like I said, you might be an actor in real life, but you've also kind of brought it to your real life, like your real life interaction. So people don't understand this connection that you have. They are not suspicious of a connection you might have with this feminine. You're afraid of people around you knowing if you have a feminine that you love. It might affect your community. It might affect your work. It might affect everything you've kind of worked hard for. At least that is the idea you're getting about this connection. I will say that if you do talk to your feminine, things will change, but you want that change. And you're trying to keep it as if nobody around you understands that you want that change. So like, for example, when I see this Nine of Wands, it's almost like the Wands is the community that you surround yourself with. But even if you're among people, you're among your own community, you're among your own people, you can't help but look at your feminine. You can't help but look at what can be. And you can't help but think about, wow, if I do talk to my feminine, or if I do make this connection stronger, it will give me the change that I want, but I cannot allow people around me to know that I want this change. I mean, it's heavy stuff. You know, the Nine of Wands is never not heavy, but it is heavy stuff. But my feminine, you don't care. It's not that you don't care. That sounds so harsh. You do love this person and you want them to be the emperor and their best self and all that stuff. I mean, this is your one. This is your counterpart. However, like I said earlier in the reading, and I kept saying it, you are not allowing other people's heartbreak, including your counterpart's heartbreak, to affect where you are in life. And it is a very hard balance, but the more you keep at this balance, the more the masculine sees that you are living in your authentic truth. And he gets a glimpse of what his life could be with the changes that he wants. But it is up to the masculine to make that change. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. It's very fast-moving energy. I find that I'm talking a lot faster and more upbeat at this time. It's not like the masculines will not grow to be the emperor, because it looks like you guys are twin flames. So basically, the energy is cause and effect. The better the Empress becomes, the more the masculine is going to become the emperor. So, or if they're in their emperor energy, they're just going to get better. Yeah, this is ordained. Here's the Hierophant. I mean, this is ordained. Nothing is going to stop this, especially now that the Empress is in the Empress energy. Or the feminine is in the Empress energy. Nothing is going to stop this. I mean, Empress has set the bar. There is nothing that's going to stop this growth between the Emperor and the Empress, and individually as the Emperor and the Empress. There is absolutely nothing that's going to stop this. And then here's clarification, Knight of Wands. It's just movement forward from this point on. There is nothing that's going to stop it. So congratulations to the both of you. Change is hard. Whether it's good change or bad change, it is extremely difficult. But as I like to remind people, even in my real life, that change is the only constant, especially if it's going to be good change and the best change for you. If you're going to get any change, it should be that, you know. This is all I have for you guys. This is a bit of a longer reading, but I really enjoyed doing a longer reading. If you guys are interested in more longer readings, please let me know in the comments down below and I'll see what I can do. Other than that, I wish you both the best. I wish everyone around you the best, and I will catch you in the next one.